family, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Crypto Logic channel. My name is John, and my mission here on this channel is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys rock with that, please hit the like button. It helps the video out in the algorithm to be pushed out and seen by more people. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. So what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. I'm so happy to be making content. Today is a fabulous day for a lot of people because the crypto market is recovering. And I know that you're not supposed to get too high, you're not supposed to get too low, right? And when it was red, you're supposed to have that same enthusiasm when there's red days, right? But you can't deny the fact that when everything is green, everything is up, it's a great feeling because though you are supposed, I say be happy when it's red because it's massive buying opportunities. You can't shake the fact that when you're in a position to sell at a profit, it's a much better feeling than to be at a loss and adding to your position, right? They're both good positions, but I would prefer to be at a position where I can actually take profits. That's just me. But at the end of the day, if you look at it positively on both sides, there's no way you can lose. So we're officially back over $2 trillion. And on my video, I said, I think on Friday, this is not new territory, okay? This is just literally getting us back to where we started. So we're just back to where we started. And I said the train had to, it's like NASCAR, whatever. We had to pull over. We had to change some things and get back on the road. Now we're back on the road. Now, how long is this going to stay like this? Is this a fake out? Is this going to collapse again? We don't know. Bitcoin is already at 44K. Right? Is it going to go past 50 this time? Right? Is it going to stay over 50? Is it going to go to 60 and hit all-time highs again? Is Ethereum going to go back to 4K? Like, are we going to start seeing these projects start taking off here? And you had massive opportunity to buy those dips. Now, a lot of people, I'm seeing it, a lot of people are starting to buy right now. And this is the part where it can go either way. You can buy and ride the wave up, or you can buy and go right back down. And it's a bad experience when you do that, right? Right now, the FOMO's kicking in, but it's all over the place, right? I can't pinpoint exactly what niche is thriving in regards of, is it meme coins? Is it the metaverse? Is it DeFi? Is it, finance type cryptos, right? It seems to be everything. The market is just basically, the money that left is just basically coming back. I think that's how I'm looking at it. All that money that left the crypto space is just coming back. We're technically not at a upside of where we were before, because I think before we were at like 2.3 trillion. So I'm not going to have a super excited, whoa, yo, we did it, y'all, like moment until we pass at least 2.8 trillion, get to that 3 trillion overall crypto market cap. We need Bitcoin to get to 65K and up, Ethereum to 45K and up, right? Binance getting over that 500 mark, you know what I mean? XRP staying over $1.50, etc. And XRP has a big pump. I'll break down what's going on with XRP. Solana's doing good. Everything is doing good. Everything is doing well from top to bottom. Even the meme coins are doing well. Dogecoin and SHIB are doing well, right? Avalanche needs to get over 100, but it's still solid. I have some news about Polygon, which is parlays to like other things, but I'm very excited. A lot of things are doing well. Look at Near Protocol. That $10 buy was a great dip because that's already a $3 increase. I think Near Protocol is going to go back to all-time high. Near Protocol was doing its thing, right? It was doing its thing, and then the market crashed and pulled it back down. But I think it was breaking new ground and getting new territory. So I think it's going to go back to $20 easily and then keep going. FTX as well. Phantom. I think I bought Phantom over the weekend at like $2 even, like 202 or something like that. So I'm up right now on that. I'm pretty excited. I'm a Phantom holder now. I'm not gonna hold this long term. I'm trying to flip this thing around $3 to $4 all time high, and then flip it. I'm gonna flip it and put it into another project. I'm not trying to hold this thing long term. I do like it. I think that the money that I would make from it would probably do better in something like Near Protocol or Alliance Block or something like that. I just think the supply is still a little too high for my taste. I think if Phantom hit Let me see the market cap of, right? This is how I look at it, right? I know you're not supposed to really do this as much anymore because it depends on the there's a lot of variables that play into it, right? So let's just say it hits. Let's just put it in the top 16, right? Crypto.com. You see what I'm saying? So that's like a little over a double for me. So I'm not gonna hold this thing and wait for it to hit $10, $15. Like I'm gonna take it at my exit point is gonna be around the all-time high, $3 minimum. I'll have like a sell order to where as soon as it hits $3, I'm selling out because I'm still profiting, right? But primarily $4 would be my thing. But if this thing hits for this thing to hit $4, it needs to jump a lot of spaces, right? It needs a lot of capital. So that's just me. It needs to basically double where it's at. It needs to get to like 10 billion, which I think it could do, but it'll pass near protocol, chain link. So realistically, maybe 350 would be, I'd be happy with those profits. It may not be even 2x, but I'm still happy with that profit. So that's just me. I think Algorand's going to do tremendously well this year. The market overall is doing amazing. So if we look at the crypto bubbles, everything is looking solid. Look at this, right? Everything is green. This is a visually appealing site, right? You have to train yourself to like the red. Green is automatically like a good feeling, a good color to see. It means money, it means go, right? It means everything, right? So when you see red, red means stop. Red means blood. Red means, down, sale, bad, right? But you have to train your brain to like both green and red. So when you see the red, you're like, okay, this is dip. Everything's on sale. Everything's on sale. Right now, this is not the time to be buying, right? This is the time to be selling. And if you're profiting, good. If this for a lot of people though, to be honest, this market, where it is right now, you're just back to where you started. You're not really profiting. You're not really profiting. You're only profiting if you bought those dips. If you didn't buy anything during the dips, you're just back to where you started. So don't get tricked into thinking like, oh, my shoe's back up. Oh, I'm profiting again. Like, no, you're just back to where you started. Right? If you bought those dips, then yes, you could probably lower your dollar cost, your average price, and then you could essentially be profiting. But if you didn't buy anything during those dips, you're just back to where you started because we're not even over that 2.3 trillion market cap yet to where everything is above where it was before. Okay? So look at KDA. KDA is doing so good. I love KDA. But yeah, the market's tremendously looks beautiful. I'm happy for everyone. Everyone, like, you can see the enthusiasm. Go on Twitter and type in crypto, #crypto. Everyone's enthusiastic again. Everyone's bullish. You can start seeing all the content creators start making content again, right? They're going to start making videos. Everyone's pumping everybody up. Oh, everyone's happy. You got to pay attention to the people that are still consistently making videos, even though the market's red. You got to pay attention to those because when the market is red, there may not be a lot to talk about, and it's more risky, right? Because you're talking about projects that could be dead, that it can never recover. It's easy to talk about projects when everything's up. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of that. It's predominantly on TikTok. That's what I see. Like YouTubers are very usually consistent when they make their content. But when it comes to TikTok, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch who's making content when the market is on a certain, where the market is on a certain point in time, right? But here's one reason why I think the market is back to where it is or what's going on with it. The same news that quote unquote crash the market is the same type of news that made the market go back up. So initially Russia said they're going to ban crypto and there's inflation talk and all that stuff, crash the market. Now Russia to introduce strategies for crypto regulation by February 11th. The market goes back up. So this is interesting. It says the Russian government, which is having an ongoing discussion on the future decentralized digital currency in Russia, is expected to produce alternative scenarios for crypto regulation by February 11th. This is very interesting because Russia is basically saying, oh, the U.S. wants to not tax crypto, huh? The U.S. wants to do that. It's a Tom and Jerry situation. It's a who's better contest. So Russia is like, oh, well, we have our stuff together. We're regulating crypto. We're going to get ready to regulate it. We're going to take over crypto. The U.S. is going to have to answer soon. The U.S. is like, dang, we can't let Russia be the main place for crypto, right? So it's going to be sort of like a tug of war. Who's going to regulate crypto first? Who's going to regulate it better, right? So now Russia's just basically, it's just like the moon. Think about it, you guys. This has happened before. It's just like who's getting to the moon first back in the 60s, right? It's just like that. We sent some people to the moon to do nothing, just to walk around, or just to say we did it, right? Like, who went to the moon first? It was the space race. And then the nuclear war. Who created the first atomic bomb, right? Who's more bigger and powerful? So now it's the next thing is crypto. what's going on with crypto? Like, okay, who's going to take over crypto? Who's going to be the first person to figure out? Who's going to be the first nation to figure out how to regulate crypto and make it successful and all that stuff? It's the same thing. History repeats itself. It doesn't repeat itself. It often rhymes. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. The rockets. Who built the first rocket? Who built the first airplane? Car. Who has the best cars? Right? German engineering. Doesn't German engineering have the best type of cars? Right? The most luxurious cars, and the American cars are crappy. That's the narrative, right? BMW, Audi, Mercedes compared to GM, Ford, Chevy or whatever. Right? So it's the same thing, but different. You know what I mean? We're at that point where these nations are fighting. We're gonna take crypto. We're gonna make it better. You're gonna be following our lead, etc. So to me, it's funny that Russia's saying this, and then now the U.S. is gonna have to say something back. That's why they released that bullish news saying, "Hey, we're not gonna tax decentralized crypto," basically. And Russia's like, "Nah, we're full blown gonna make crypto safe for our people." It's, to me, I like it. It's bullish for crypto in general. We're going to be fine in the crypto space. You just got to make sure you're in the right protocols. Going over to Polygon, I'm not into Polygon. I'm just saying these are the type of news that you have to be looking out for, right? For any crypto. And I said venture capitalists are the ones you kind of keep your eye on to see where they're looking and where they're going. Do as they do, not as they say. Polygon joins arm race to become the Amazon Web Service of Web3. They got $450 million in fresh funding, right? And Sequoia Capital led this. So there's a bunch of firms that invested into it. Over 40 venture capital firms, right? And they are making moves. And it says here, venture capital firms are taking notice of Polygon. The Ethereum scaling solution announced it had closed a $450 million funding round on Monday. Sequoia Capital had the most money in. They got SoftBank, Galaxy Digital, Tiger Global, Almada Research, Animoca Brand, Spartan Fund, Dragonfly Capital, Variant Fund, even Kevin O'Leary. So these are the funds right here that you go and you Google and you type this in and you put next to it portfolio or crypto portfolio, crypto investments. You type in Tiger Global, crypto investments. You see what they are looking for. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So we can try. Let me try one with you guys. Right? Let's go Galaxy Digital. Type in that crypto portfolio. Right? Let's see if they got anything. So this is like you want to apply crypto index funds. Oh, it shows here that they're in Solana. That's crazy. So they got Ethereum, they got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Web3 tokens, cross-border payments. I'm gonna look and see if they're into XRP or something. Right here, they got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, Avalanche, Polygon, Cosmos, Litecoin, Chainlink, Uniswap, Algorand. Everyone's talking about Algorand, but you see, that's just one. These are what they're invested in. This number is going to increase over time. That's all you guys got to do. I just showed, that's literally one of my videos. I said, that's all you guys got to do. You go on and you type in this and you type in crypto info and you can see what they're investing in. That's where you just basically go down rabbit holes. You invest, you figure out, okay, why are they investing? What do these protocols do? And that's how you learn more about crypto. And then these are where you can start, and these are long-term safe holds because these billionaires are putting their money there. They're not putting in their money into Dogecoin, SHIB, and things that can go to zero. They're going to put their money into places where they know they can make money, right? And that was just one example. You could do it for all of these. This is literally a list right there that you could do all this for. So it's exciting. This news for me isn't just about Polygon, right? It's a huge Polygon. This happens every day. This token got 50 million here. This token got 7 billion here. It happens every day. I'm just saying, when those news come out, look who's funding the money. Look who else is putting money into that pot, and you follow the trail. And that's how you just do investment. That's how you do safe investments for crypto. Some people may not like it, but that's a lot of the ways where you can have secure money. And on top of that, from there, you learn how to research your own cryptos. And then that's when you have your risky plays, right? The plays where they're low market cap, no one knows about them. You put $100 in, that $100 turns into $600, right? Now you know. Now you know where to put this $600 you put into Ethereum, things like this that are safe. And there's multiple venture capitalist firms that you can find out where there's money. And that's just one way. There's hundreds of ways to figure out how to research crypto. That's just one way. I made it, and then the next news I got here is XRP. I know the show's moving the video's moving kind of fast, but hey, it's pretty cool, man. I'm excited. But yeah, XRP gains 30% after Ripple gets permission to explain fair notice defense. So what's going on is that there's a new judge in place. His name is Judge Torres. He's looking to take over the lawsuit. He's trying to finish this lawsuit up, and Ripple's going to have a chance to defend their case against the SEC and basically explain why they're not a security. And now it's basically going to start the dialogue. Now the case is moving forward. We're going to start moving forward here in the next couple months. Like I said, I've been saying it consistently. We've been in a wait-and-see approach. People are bullish on the fact that now the case is moving. That's why people are buying in now. 78 cents. People are saying, okay, the wheels are starting to turn. And eventually, once the wheel starts going, and you're going to start seeing this could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Ripple, boom, winning the case. All these, the defense is powerful. It looks like Ripple's going to win the case. That's why people are going to start FOMOing in because, because when this case ends, XRP is going to blow past and hit all-time highs, in my opinion. People, it's like a slingshot. People are waiting for this thing to just take off. That's my opinion. As you can see, the market's responding in that way. So the case is moving along, and you can see right here, they said that the documents are getting requested. Everyone's gonna talk about it. Everyone's been talking about it. The documents, the case is gonna move along and start getting action now. And this guy asked, is this good or bad? Jerry Mahogan says, it's good because we're moving into the second phase of the case where, quote unquote, things are going to happen. So now we're getting to the point where we're going to start making moves here. I'm very bullish. I'm excited. XRP, whoo. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. There's a lot. This year is going to be amazing. I think this year is going to be amazing. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with is this, and this will go on to a little mini rant. And I tweeted this out today. One of the worst feelings in crypto has to be selling at a loss just for that project to go to new all-time high after you sell. That is a feeling that I felt time and time again last year, and it's a terrible feeling. When you see a project not doing anything, you bought it kind of high, you bought it in the mid price range, you believe in the fundamentals, you believe in it, right? And then you get that feeling of other tokens are doing well, and this thing is tanking down. You're like, man, I'm just going to sell a loss. I could buy back into it later, right? I could buy back into it later. You take that profits, or not the profits, you take the loss and you buy another project. And then later, out of nowhere, 2-3 weeks later, that project that you sold out of goes up and passes all-time high. It's like the worst feeling. That happened to me a couple times. It's like the worst feeling because you're like, I can go back into it. It's literally like it probably happened to quant holders, right? Quant was at like 200, 300, 400. The people that bought past 200, quant was at like 150, 140, 110, right? Or people that bought, and then you sell at the $90 range because you can't take it anymore. And then look where quant is back. Quant is back up to 150, right? So imagine the people that bought at like 130. Right? The people that bought like a 120, 130, they sold when it went down to like $90, right? They sold when it went down here. They sold down here 96, 95, right? They're like, I can't. The newer people. There's people that did that. This has to have happened because there was a sell-off. So people sold. And if you had just waited, you would have, this is not all-time highs, but it's up past where you originally bought in. You know what I'm saying? And I said that happened to me a lot last year. I bought at a certain price. Let's say, for example, I bought at 130. I sold at 96 because I was freaking out because it was going so low. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to take my losses and go buy something else. And I'll get back into quant later because it looks like it's going to stay down there for a while. Nope. Look where it is now. So now, you know what I'm saying? How much has this happened to you guys? How many of you guys who are watching this has this happened to? Please leave in the comments. I want to have a conversation about it. But, to me, that is just something that's not a good feeling to go through. But that's all part of the name of the game of crypto. You gotta control your emotions. The number one thing, key in my opinion, is controlling your emotions. If you can control your emotions, not get too happy when the market's green, and not get too down when the market's red. It's okay to feel joy, and it's okay to feel regret or sadness, but you don't dwell on it. You do not ride the wave of happiness and buy like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this. You get happy, like, all right, everything's recovering, like I am, cool, and then you calm down and you stay focused. You stay focused and you do your research, continue to do your research, and start looking within the news. Okay, I'm gonna spend all day looking at all these venture capitalist firms and start writing down notes. You guys want a free trick before we go? This is easy. This is very simple. Let's say you have 5 venture capital groups, right? One example. Let's say Algorand. This was one, right? I go and find another venture capital group. I basically put it on there. I look at their portfolio. Oh, Algorand, that's 2 venture VCs. Oh, this one doesn't have Algorand. The third one, oh, that's another VC. Okay, that's 3 out of 5, 3 out of 3 out of 3, 3 out of 4 so far. 5th one. Oh, this one has Algorand too. So now, out of the 5 VCs that I listed to look at their portfolio, 4 out of the 5 have Algorand. That's how I do it. That's how I've been doing it. So what I do, let me repeat that again, is I have a list of my favorite VCs, and I have a list of just random ones, right? And if there's multiple of that project in a lot of these, I move it to a VIP list. So like Ethereum and Bitcoin are usually going to be in every VC portfolio. Those are automatically guaranteed VIPs. Cardano is the same thing. Solana now too. Polkadot is one. Avalanche is one. Cosmos is one. But there's if you have a list of multiple VCs, and each one of them have duplicates of the same project, you can take that project and say, okay, well, out of the 20 VCs that I've researched, 16 of them have Chainlink in their portfolio. So Chainlink would be something that you would put on your list over here. Like, okay, I'll keep my eye on Chainlink. Maybe I should put some money into it, right? Out of the 20 VCs I've looked up, damn, 20 of them had Solana in there. Okay, let me put Solana over here, VIP list. And then you see a project like Phantom or something. Only 6 out of 20 have it. You may not want to put that as a VIP, right? As a major, like a favorite, right? But you basically, what I'm saying is, you basically from there, that logic, you build your own. What do you consider popular? Is it at least 5? Is it at least 3 duplicates of VCs having the same project? You guys get what I'm saying? So if a lot of people are saying the same thing about having a good impression about something, that means it's a good thing. If a lot of people are having a negative thing about something, it's probably a negative thing. So a lot of these VCs have the same projects in there. Like one project in particular, you always see Avalanche is in every capital group, right? Oh my goodness, everyone investing in Avalanche. It's a good sign. That's pretty good sign that Avalanche is a very popular token that everyone believes in. So I hope you guys get that. That was top of the head explanation. I can make a PowerPoint about it if you guys want. I could do I can literally do a live like research video where I'm researching, like one video. But hey, this is a research video that I'm showing you guys, and basically document the research so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If you guys want that, leave that in the comments. Leave that in the comment section, and I'll make that for you guys. But with that being said, man, I'm bullish. You guys, please do not allow these emotions to make you make bad decisions by FOMOing or selling at a loss. Make rational decisions, okay? But yeah, you guys, please do your research. Trust your gut, and you'll be fine. You'll make it. We're all going to make it. Tomorrow will be an amazing video. It's another podcast style video. I have Crypto Aaron coming on. He's upcoming TikToker. I love the content he's making. So I think it's going to make for a great video tomorrow. So I'm very excited about that. Look out for that. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Please like the video if you guys found some value today. If you guys learned something new or whatever. You guys stay safe out there. Happy trading. And remember, control your emotions. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Yeah.